out of control mob lunatics and police going after the wrong people. We turn to Portland, Oregon, folks. These lunatics that have taken to the street in Portland, first and foremost, this is what really makes me despise them. Watch this.
We got a Trump supporter. We got a Trump supporter right here.
Oh, he's putting it on the ground and he's making it worse. And now he's standing. Now he's standing on it.
They're burning an American flag. And who steps in to save the day? Our man Nick Sortor. You see him on this program all the time. Frequent contributor. Heck, I'd call him a team member. Really, he's on this show so much lately. He saves the flag, puts the fire out. You think the guy's a hero, right? Pro-America. Then what else happens to Nick? Ultimately, the guy gets arrested, but not before Antifa tries to beat him up. Look very carefully at this video. It's shot from a rooftop. Nick is in the gray sweatshirt that you see. They literally are attacking him on the streets here in Portland. He's doing everything he can do to get away, and does. But what do you think happens to Nick Sortor? I could not believe this when I woke up this morning. This is what happened to him. He got arrested. So Portland police put a man who is literally pro-police, pro-America, pro-Constitution, pro-law and order, and he's exposing everything that is anti-Constitution and anti-law and order, and the cops arrest him? What in the world is going on now? Well, in order to get some answers to this, let's go to the guy who it all happened to. Our man, our buddy, investigative reporter, conservative newsbreaker, Nick Sortor. Nick, you are the news tonight. Welcome to the program. I'm sorry you went through this, but welcome, my friend.
I appreciate it, Grant. I had to actually move away from the spot that I planned on doing this to because I got recognized again, and they're not particularly nice to me. So, so I moved back. It's much more quaint, much quieter back here. No megaphones, no people trying to push me into holes and steal my camera, which is broken. So I guess they can have it.
And no cops trying to put you in handcuffs. What in the world happened? Take me through it.
It all comes down to the fact that the Antifa, I'll use my words here carefully, the Antifa folks, they don't like to be recorded to begin with, right? They definitely don't like to be recorded after they've been maced and are crying like little on the ground. But as a journalist, it's my First Amendment right, or actually just as an American, it is my First Amendment right to record them in public. I don't really care if they don't want to be recorded. If they're going to be in public, I can record them. And I don't take too kindly to people trying to push me out of the way and assault me because they don't like the fact that I'm exercising my First Amendment right. Just, by myself. I'm not yelling at them. I'm not disturbing them. I'm just there with a camera. Mm-hmm. And then it devolves into that. They don't know how to handle situations without violence. These are very violent people. A lot of them are not just Antifa, but Trantifa. And we know all about the trans violence in this country that is, an epidemic at this point.
Nick, how does it end up with the police arresting you and not the goons you were recording?
Yeah, and so that's a question that we don't have the answer to. We can speculate. I believe that it was a targeted arrest. Actually, I know it was a targeted arrest. They said it was a targeted arrest. That was their term, not mine. But I believe that they went into the situation wanting to arrest me. They came up with the charge later. It took them over an hour to decide what they were going to charge me with while I sat in the back of the police car on the side of the road. This thing reeks. It absolutely reeks. They wanted me to go to jail. And as soon as they arrested me, all of them left the area. So tell me why they were actually there.
What did they charge you with, Nick?
Disorderly conduct, which is really ironic given the disorder that has been plaguing this area for over 100 days straight now outside of this ICE facility. So, it's so pathetic. They're not even really trying to hide the fact that this is a political prosecution.
How long did they make you stay in lockup before being able to get out? Did you have to bond yourself out, or they let you go on your own recognizance? Because every other criminal in Portland doesn't have to post bond.
Yeah, so about 6 hours they made me sit there for no reason besides the fact that they knew they were going to release me on my own recognizance, right? But they stalled and delayed as long as humanly possible until DHS got involved. Christy Nome started sending agents over to the jail, so so they had to eventually make a move. But this was like an all-hands effort on behalf of the administration, and I definitely appreciate that. And I want to keep this momentum up to actually make change here in Portland. I mean, it's you heard Caroline Levitt talking about it earlier today. I just heard that Christy Nome believes that the National Guard will be here within 24 hours. I mean, they're all hands on deck now.
All right, Pam Bondi sends a letter to Portland demanding answers about why you were arrested. You heard Caroline Levitt. I believe we have a clip from Caroline Levitt. We'll play that and then get your response on this. Let's roll the Caroline Levitt clip.
Where conservative journalist Nick Sortor was captured on video being taken into custody by the Portland police after he was ambushed by Antifa and was defending himself from these assaults. But instead of arresting these violent mob members night after night after night who are ravaging this community, the police arrested a journalist who was there trying to document the chaos, and everyone in this room should be extremely concerned about that. The Department of Justice spoke with that journalist this morning, and they will be launching a full investigation into his arrest.
Nick, you got to be pretty amazed. You've got the president's spokesperson talking about you. I mean, in Portland, and coming to the rescue. And I'm glad they are. You well deserve to come to the rescue because you've been unbelievable in exposing this craziness. But are you, I mean, just in a daze right now after this?
Well, I'm in a daze because I wasn't allowed to sleep last night. That's more or less why I'm in a daze. You know, I'm glad that that they're using this situation to do what's right and come in here. Like, I'm not the only one, Grant, that has been going through this here in Portland. I'm just the one with the largest platform that's been able to have the voice to come out and expose it, right? There's so many other innocent people here that have been prosecuted by the woke DAs and the woke police chief out here. And, you know, they just unfortunately didn't have the voice. So I'm proud to be able to use that to not, you know, help just me, but
Nick,
the other people that are going through the same thing. I think this DOJ investigation is going to expose a lot of that.
I think it will, as well it should. Let me play another clip for you. This is one of your, we'll call her coworkers, who works at a different organization, but same thing, exposing the Antifa lunacy. Her name's Katie Davis Court. She basically gets attacked and hit. Nobody arrested who did this to her. Watch this.
He was at the January 6th. She just hit me in the face. He was at the January 6th.
All right, guys, play the next clip, too, because Katie talked about it. She got a black eye, Nick. Watch this.
Katie, first of all, are you okay?
Jack, I'm doing fine. As you guys can see, I clearly have a massive black eye, and the police did absolutely nothing last night. I tried to hunt them down to hold the suspect accountable, and they just said that it is too dangerous for them to go in and make an arrest. So,
Nick, you put out somebody burning an American flag. You try to videotape lawbreakers and lunatics. She gets smashed in the eye. They arrest you, but not the person that smashes her in the eye. None of this makes any sense, Nick.
And they even follow. It's not like they didn't know who the person was. The police were following the assailant that hit Katie with a pole. So they could have arrested her on the spot. They chose not to. I mean, I could name, you know, over and over and over again all of these examples of double standards. It's crazy, and it should be obvious to anybody that is not totally brainwashed for the left.